Hello, my gorgeous Taurus, and welcome to your reading for this month of November. So today we're going to be talking about prosperity, passion, and fresh energy for you guys, as well as, let me just pop this up, money, magic, and magnetism. So to work with this energy this month, we have love potion. So I am magnetic. My heart is open to receiving love. This also can be used in terms of like magnetizing things like abundance, prosperity, as well as love. I have something a little bit different instead of a crystal for you guys for this month. So, do you guys remember when we did the magic jars? So, this is the jar that I made to do with abundance and prosperity. So, little things written on here. We've got the bay leaf in here as well. We had some of the actual abundance potion that went in with the salt into this jar, as well as we've got some little yellow crystals in here. I think it was yellow adventurine. And there's also, I can see a Jupiter symbol that I've drawn on the bay leaf, and it says money flows, and then I've got abundance written on the little bay leaf as well. So I don't feel it's so much about you guys working with a crystal. I feel like it's actually infusing a little bit of magic, and that's what I was feeling with the love potion too. So my partner and I have been having this one the last week, and it's been such a beautiful bedtime ritual. We've mixed it in with hot chocolate, and I've also dropped a blue lotus in there just to help sleep assist as well, or assist with sleep. So if you guys are looking to actually work with the potions, definitely head on over to soulalchemypotions.com and you will see all of the potions over there. You also receive an invite to join our online events with that. Plenty to read about there. And if you are looking for a one-on-one reading, head on over to solreta.com and you'll be able to book a private session. So please make sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising and your Venus today to get an overall look across the board. And also thank you for hitting that little notification. It's so lovely to have some new people also joining our beautiful soul family. So let's have a look into some of the astrology for you guys for this month of November. So remembering we're talking about prosperity, about passion, about fresh energy. And when I was writing this, I kept getting that more passion, more energy. I kept getting like that dance energy. I forget what that show's on, but it's like trying to really like be a cheerleader and sort of pep someone up and prepare them to like give their best was a little bit of the energy that I saw with this. Now, for you guys, we've also got Uranus also coming back into your sign for the next couple of months too. So last minute changes and things like that you're purging out of your field, out of your work, out of your life, relationship energy, things like that. It's definitely time to shake a lot of that off and to make room for the new. So we will have Mars activating your shared resources zone on the 4th. So your motivation to grow financially will become more intense, as if it wasn't already intense enough being Taurus. So this is all about looking out for collaborations, investment opportunities, joint ventures could also be a little bit more fruitful than working just by yourself. So the full moon on the 5th will invite you to do a cleansing ritual. So this could just represent decluttering your closet or doing, as we were saying, maybe perhaps doing a bit of a cleanser, making a little bit of a potion jar. Also, that episode will be in the Soul Alchemy Potions playlist. You'll find the spell jars playlist or in the playlist over there as well on my YouTube, which would be either under Soul Alchemy Potions, it'll be there, but it will also be under Solreta Antaria channel if you guys are watching it there too. So definitely releasing what no longer feels in alignment with who it is that you're becoming. So when Venus, your ruling planet, glides into magnetic Scorpio on the 6th, this will help you deepen your connections and you might see more love and passion intensify, hence the love potion. And with this, you might also see deeper emotional intimacy. So becoming a mirror for transformation. So letting love evolve naturally. Just being mindful that we are going through a Mercury shadow period. We will head into Mercury retrograde on the 9th. So financial plans might also shift. So just staying really flexible with that. And also being careful not to sign new contracts and agreements, buy white goods, anything like that. I just saw 444. So maybe perhaps asking for some angelic protection through this time. This will finish around the 29th, and then we will have the 2-week shadow period after. So yeah, just being a little bit more flexible. Also, we'll have the new moon on the 20th, which will open up a romantic gateway. This is perfect for deep. Oh, and the full moon will also be in your sign as well. So the new moon on the 20th opens a romantic gateway. So this is perfect, as we were saying before, for deepening the connection. Even if you're single as well, it could be a good month to attract someone new. But yeah, this is also through your magnetism and through the confidence that you guys are exuding this month too. So maybe even working on your confidence to dial up and turn the volume up on your magnetism could be a really good thing. We also see the sun enter Sagittarius on the 21st. So this will shift your focus around shared abundance, financial empowerment, and coming up with strategies. It's also about wise investments, trusting your worth as well. By the 29th, we will see clarity start to return as we shy away from Mercury retrograding. So we will also see, and on the 30th, Venus move into Sagittarius, which will bring more optimism, more self-expression, more kind of a bit of sparkle energy. So perhaps even treating yourself to something beautiful, whether it's a new outfit, a touch of glamour, or a ritual. I really just keep getting ritual energy and magic for you guys this month too. So this is more about you tapping into how radiant, how magnetic you are. And this is all about abundance being your natural state. So let's have a look into the cards and see what is coming up for you guys, my beautiful Taurus, for this month of November. What is it that Spirit wants us to know? Giving us a heads up on November for my gorgeous Taurus. They're giving me the word steadfast. And I'm seeing what looks to be a little bit of it looks like a boat or like a life raft, I would say. But it's kind of more, in the movies, you see the ones that are pulled together through ropes that are tying logs together and a bit of a makeshift sail. And I'm seeing kind of this configuration of ropes and things. So for some of you, it may have felt like, I guess, even with this Uranus energy, we did have it dip back into Gemini the last couple of months, but we will see it sort of finish off its little stint for the next couple of months in Taurus as well. So this may bring about a little bit more of an upheaval energy or feeling a little bit more like survival energy too. But yeah, I am seeing sort of like this life raft. I'm not seeing the raft go under, which is a really positive sign, but I am seeing it feels like holding everything together. I'm seeing like all these ropes representing different areas of life. What I'm seeing is they're showing me calmer waters. All of a sudden, I'm seeing the storm start to dissipate, and I'm seeing where you actually have a chance to lay down on this raft and let the wind or the energy start to carry you. And they're showing me like a dream cloud vision, and I'm seeing what looks to be an island with a palm tree. And they're showing it's like we need to start dreaming. We need to start thinking of future. We need to start sowing those seeds again, instead of just being focused on like the storms and how can we weather these storms. So it is about tapping into your intuition and imagination. Let's flip these cards. And we have some beautiful cards. We have the 9 of Cups. So this is beautiful Jupiter energy and Piscean flow. We see with the 9 of Cups, this is sometimes looking at like your investments. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it's usually the man with his arms folded, kind of looking like a nobleman with all of his investment and cup energy behind him. What we're seeing is manifesting from the state of the High Priestess. So feeling into kind of the quantum, into the energy of things. She's in this state of surrender. So she's not using this bow and arrow out in the external 3D, having to hunt for things. And then we see you guys show up in your own reading. We have Saturn and Taurus. So this is a card of failure. This may have been on your mind in the present. So with this, I often see this as a nest with eggs that haven't hatched, or we're putting energy to hatch the negative ones. So really looking at like, what is it that you are creating? What is it that you're broadcasting out into the field? you have the potential to really shift things. We've got the card of financial gain and the Chariot and the card of power. So this is really about, okay, I'm going to surrender on this life raft and I'm going to start to hold a happy, healthy vision for future. And I'm going to start to pay attention to where it's moving me. And this is you getting your shine back, my beautiful Taurus. Four of Disc is a great foundation, being a coins card as well. And it's also Capricorn and Sun. So this is not necessarily you having to march to the beat of other people's drums or to do things that everyone else does. This is always Capricorn never turns around to see what other people are doing. They're always like, this is my vision and I'm not going to stop until I get there. So some words of advice. We have the Sun card, the Two of Coins. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Two of Swords. So this really is about you guys. Oh, another card just shot out, which is Page of Wands. So we are seeing sort of like a rebirth around the story that you've been telling yourself over the previous years. We're seeing a shift into positive change. We're seeing where the sun is finally clearing in that stormy weather that we talked about. And this is about approaching things. We've got the Knight of Wands also with this. So with the Knight of Wands, for me, this is, it's about sort of like taking that first leap, that spiritual spark. But it also, to me, Spirit always talks about this it's my card that represents the subconscious beliefs behind the old story and how we've maybe perhaps been telling that story over and over, and we need to shift things to do that firewalk. It's the Tony Robbins card is what Spirit calls it. So with this, the card of peace, Two of Swords, and this is about seeing beyond the scope of what we're getting on the 3D. And the Page of Wands. So Phoenix Leo energy. This is a rebirth for you guys. So check out your sun, moon, your rising, your Venus sign, and anything that you need is in the description box below in terms of links. I look forward to reading for you guys personally. So head on over to solreta.com and I will see you on the next one.